Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations and one of the two managing directors for BNI Arizona. And every single week I come to you providing a weekly education nugget called Wisdom Wednesday that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. And normally these videos are around 15 minutes. And it's the only chapter education unit that counts as one CU that is less than an hour in length. So I'm so excited that all of you are joining me today to earn your credits. So I did send out the Power of One report for our monthly report. Now, this report is on a 6-month average, guys. So if you look at the numbers and you're like, man, I don't understand what it was. I killed it last month. That's amazing. It'll definitely help increase your score over time, but it is a 6-month average. So you want to make sure that you're keeping that in mind when you look at these numbers. Don't get discouraged if you're thinking that maybe your score isn't where you thought it would be, thinking it was like a 30-day rotation. So it is a 6-month. And I wanted to give you guys some tips. But first, before we go over some tips, I want to congratulate all of our amazing 100%ers. So that means these members hit 100% for every single area for 6 months in a row. That's huge, guys. We had 19 members out of our 1,800 members that had hit this 100% mark. So we have Eric Falston in BNI Achievers, Chaz Karaki and George Redheffer in BNI Connectors. And I think BNI Connectors and Sharks are neck and neck. I saw the post earlier. I don't know who's going to top it off. We have Elena in BNI Elite. We have Clint in BNI Evolution. Allison in our brand new Flagstaff Elevation chapter. Congratulations. We have Cassie and Deanna in the BNI Hall of Fame chapter, Lorene from Inspiration Network, Nathan from BNI Kinetic. We have Michelle Flynn from BNI Networking Ninjas, Jennifer Dziak-Manser from Norterra Networkers, Robin Victor from North Phoenix Business Leaders, Steve Padilla from Northwest Valley Visionaries, Danny from BNI Paragon, and we've got Debbie George from Power Professionals of Queen Creek, Julie Jones, of course, from BNI Titans, Michelle Ogborn from True North, and also Sherry Gilbert from True North. So congratulations to all of you amazing 100%ers. You guys rock. So that is just incredible. So for the Power of One, guys, let me tell you how easy it is to increase your points. The first step is logging the CU right now. That's the first step. I'm seeing a lot of low numbers in the CU column, which makes me extremely sad that I do these every single week, and we still have goose eggs in that column. But let's make sure to share the video, share the knowledge, so that way everyone can get the easiest points ever, which is chapter education units. One of BNI's core values is lifelong learning. We're all about learning. If you're not learning, you're not growing, right? We want to make sure that we're always growing, both personally and professionally. And that's why we have BNI Business Builder. Did you know that BNI Business Builder also has an app attached to it? I've met several members recently who did not know that, yes, we have the BNI Connect app, but we also have an app for BNI Business Builder. So you can download the app and listen to podcasts as you're driving to your BNI meeting. It's as easy as that, guys. So make sure to utilize the most out of your time and learn some extra awesome nuggets of information that will help benefit you and your business along the way. So download that app if you haven't already done so. BNI does have a third app. For those of you amazing timers out there, there is a BNI timer app. And I've met several members who didn't know that we had a BNI timer app. So download that. It's pretty cool. It actually breaks down each section of the meeting. So timing the education moment, timing the weekly presentations, timing the 10-minute feature presentation, timing the referrals and testimonials. Each piece is broken down and you can set the timer for whatever time length it is for your chapter, which is pretty cool. And it has a cute little dinger too. So that way I love to ding people when they run over time. It's always good to make sure your presentation's prepared. Just make sure you don't select me to be the timer of your chapter. You'll get dinged a lot. So education is key, guys. So make sure to download the app. That's the easiest thing that you can do. So that way you can listen to the podcasts that are available and earn those chapter education units. It's not just BNI related information. And a lot of times it's things that you can actively implement into your business to make it bigger and better and expand your network. The next easiest piece on the Power of One is one-to-ones, guys. Another core value of BNI is building relationships. That's what BNI is all about. If you're not having one-to-ones with your fellow members, then you are missing out. That is the biggest piece of BNI. And the awesome thing is when you report and you submit the one-to-one, only one person out of the two needs to submit it. And cross-chapter one-to-ones do count towards your numbers. So let's make sure to build relationships all around town. We have 83 chapters, over 1,800 members around the valley. Why not reach out to other professionals that could be potential power partners for you, even people in your own profession, to connect with them about business? You never know where that next referral or connection might come from, especially if they specialize in something that you don't. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that. The average for one-to-ones is setting up at least one-to-one per week to continue to build relationships in BNI. So if you don't already have that set in your schedule, what I used to do was I would schedule it around my weekly meeting. So when I was in a morning chapter, I would schedule that one-to-one directly after the meeting because I had already time blocked out the time for my weekly meeting. And that is another piece. I time block everything. Everything on my schedule is time blocked. I used to hear it all the time. Kristen, I don't know how you do everything you do. And the whole key thing, guys, it's time blocking. So I would time block my workouts to make sure I had that personal time. I would time block my chapter meetings. I would time block my clients. I would time block submitting my information into BNI Connect. Also, like I would schedule 15 minutes in my schedule to make sure I was reporting all my information. So I think that's another piece, is that people are doing activity, but they're just not reporting it. And as Carolyn and I are going through the Power of One, as we mentor members, guys, if we see that there is zero activity across the board for you, then it's hard for us to help you maximize your membership if it doesn't show that you're doing activity. Because on our end, it shows that things aren't being done to really maximize your membership, and that's huge. So make sure that you're reporting it. And if you're having trouble blocking out the time, just put it on your schedule. Hey, I'm going to submit my information at the end of the week, every single week. Put it as a recurring time block. Another time block that I set in my schedule is for visitor invites. It was a recurring thing, like 10 minutes just to send out a couple invites every week, which would also help towards the visitor column on the Power of One to create that consistency over time. And especially right now during Member Extravaganza, oh my gosh, like every new member that you sponsor will earn you a free month of BNI membership automatically, like free month. That's huge. And we have the amazing cash raffle prizes that I've mentioned every single week recently, but it'll be applications dated. So applications before Member Extravaganza do not count, but applications dated between March 28th and June 3rd do count towards that Member Extravaganza free 1 month of membership. Fun stuff, guys. So that would kind of wrap in those visitors, right? Create a consistency with sending out invitations to people who you know, people who you kind of know, and people you don't know yet. And people who you don't know yet, you could connect through social media such as Facebook or LinkedIn or online chamber registries or Nextdoor would be another great one to connect with people on. So those little things will definitely help add in for your participation in BNI and will also help with your visibility and credibility within your chapter. You guys, this Power of One report is sent to every member. So every member can see your activity in BNI. So if someone's not active in BNI, if you're asking why you're not receiving as many referrals as you want, look at your activity. Are you passing enough referrals? Because the more business that you pass, the more you will definitely receive. And the referral piece, when it comes to the Power of One, that comes over time with having those one-to-ones and strategic one-to-ones. One of my favorite forms to use in a one-to-one is the Power one-to-one form, because at the end, it has an action item to actually proactively pass either referral or make a connection that that member is looking for. So that's an automatic one-to-one and referral every single week. It's as easy as that, guys. So I think sometimes we start to overcomplicate it when it comes to passing referrals and having one-to-ones. We really just want to schedule in the time. And as long as you do the minimums for each of these different areas, that's going to help increase the more referrals coming your way, more business coming your way, which our whole mission is to create personal and professional success for every member in BNI. So the more activity that you do, and this is why I continue to send out the Power of One report every single month, to really showcase you can set your goals based on the Power of One. And I would set, like, each month, if your total score is in the gray, shoot for 5 more points, or shoot for being in the red. And if you're in the red, shoot for being in the yellow. And if you're in the yellow, shoot for being in the green. So just baby steps, guys. It doesn't have to go from gray to green. It just baby steps over time. You don't want to bombard yourself and then get overwhelmed with doing too much. We just want to create that consistency of doing a little bit each week to create that activity. So that way we are getting more out of our BNI membership. One of the other pieces of visibility that I sent out in the Power of One email, not this month, but last month, is your BNI Connect profile. If you guys haven't already updated your BNI Connect profile, right after this, you guys need to go put it on your calendar, time block it to update your profile, because BNI members love to do business with other BNI members, but if your profile isn't filled out, or if your contact information isn't accessible, they're going to go to the next person who does. So don't miss out on that opportunity to receive more business from cross-chapter members. That's the biggest thing, guys. It's all part of your BNI membership, so why not maximize on stuff that you already have? So again, guys, easiest things for the Power of One. First thing is chapter education units. These Wisdom Wednesdays are the easiest, of course. But BNI Business Builder, download the app, listen to podcasts, expand your horizon on how to be a better networker. The next is one-to-ones. Time block at least one-to-one per week with a member of your chapter or a member of another chapter, because that's going to expand on your professional relationships, which will expand your visibility and credibility within BNI. And if you're using that Power one-to-one form, it has that action item that's going to help you reach that referral goal with passing 1 referral per week to another member. And then time blocking, that consistency with sending out visitor invitations. You'll notice that when you start creating that consistency, you're going to see all of those numbers jump up. And of course, the last piece on the Power of One is attendance. Why not show up to your number 1 meeting of the week, guys? It's not that you have to go to BNI. It's that you get to go to BNI. It's an extension of your business, guys. It's your sales meeting of the week. You get to go and network with amazing professionals every week that are out busting their butt looking for business for you on a weekly basis. So why not go to that meeting? Don't miss it. It's so much fun. And you could even maximize your membership even more by visiting one of the other 83 chapters in the Valley. Well, 82 minus your own chapter, right? So go and visit other chapters. You can go to bniarizona.com, click on chapters, and you can view the entire chapter list of where they meet, when they meet, what members are in their chapter. All the information is listed there, as well as the link to register. So you can register yourself. That will allow the leadership team to know that you are coming to attend the meetings. So that's how to maximize your membership, guys. Increase those numbers on the Power of One to help increase your goals within BNI, to then not only be able to pass more business, which is the whole giver's gain portion of BNI, but then in turn, you will get business back, because the more you give, the more you will definitely receive. And last little note for today, guys, is all about the trainings coming up. So BNI Elevate is our monthly leadership training. We have it every single month on the 4th Monday of the month from 10 to 11:45. We now have a live in-person version. All of the dates are on the BNI Arizona calendar. You can check it out, sign up. There's only 100 spots for the in-person version, but we will also have the unlimited people that will be able to attend online. So we'll still have the hybrid. We're working on technology for this month. And then we also have more member success program trainings on the calendar. I just added them today. So not only will we have the Zoom version and the Business Builder version, starting in May, we are now going to have a live in-person member success program training hosted by Nate Dominguez at our brand new BNI office, which is also exciting news, right? We have a brand new office. We haven't moved in yet, so you can't come to visit us yet. But it's going to be located right off of Northern and the 51, so off of Dreamy Draw Drive. So we're so excited about the new office. It's going to have the opportunity to be able to host trainings and different events in the office. So sign up. The dates are on the calendar. The first one's in May. So there'll be 2 member success program trainings every month available now moving forward. So one is in April. So April will be the last month that we have one offered. But because of the influx of new members that we are constantly getting in every single week, we are increasing our opportunities for that member success program training, because it's super important that our new members finish that training within the first 60 days of membership to not only be set up for success for their BNI membership, but also to be placed on that feature presenter rotation, because you can't be placed on that rotation until you complete that training. So we want to make sure that that is completed, and we'll have 20 spots available in each of the in-person member success program training. So make sure to sign up. First one, I believe, is Friday on May 6th. But all of those dates, like I mentioned, are on the calendar. It does designate whether the training is online or in person. So the ones that show that it's at the new BNI office are the ones that are going to be conducted in person by Nate Dominguez, and our Zoom ones will still be with the incredible Bonnie Maley. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But thank you guys so much for attending this week's edition of Wisdom Wednesday. And remember to record 1 chapter education unit for watching. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week.